Hi, I'm gonna do a very quick update. I have not been feeling great, so I haven't actually been filming, but it's about time to drive back to my mom's house, and usually I would have gone with my car, but I have decided I'm gonna take public transport. So that is going to be a fun adventure, and I'm going to take you guys on it with me, so I hope you enjoy the time lapse, I guess, or just shots of me going all places when I traveled to my mom's. So, yeah. You can't say you didn't see this coming. Finally got some inspiration right again. Alright, it is currently Thursday morning. I'm about to leave my house. And yes, I'm filming on my phone because, you know, life. I think I have everything I need. And you probably can't see me much if I step further out because I didn't turn the lights on. But my voice is a little sore, as you can hear. So this is why I'm traveling by public transport, just because I don't feel like I can drive for like long periods of time. So first little travel is to the office, and luckily my colleague said she was going to pick me up, so that is one of the parts ticked off of my journey. Hi. I haven't filmed in quite a while, and yeah, I figured I'd give you guys an update for a little bit at least. I was gonna film my whole journey to my mom's house, and I think I did sort of do that with my phone. I haven't talked to my camera in a really long time, so I figured I'd do that. I look terrible. I realized that, so hi, thank you for still clicking on this video. Honestly, I don't even have like a lot to say, I feel. As you can probably hear, I have a bit of a cold. I've been having this for like, I feel like forever, even though it probably isn't forever. I feel like I've had this for probably like 2 weeks or something. It kind of started after the Christmas party at work, and then I saw my friends the day after, and I felt fine then, but now looking back at like the footage I have of myself, I am already coughing on like the 13th of December, and the Christmas party was the 15th, and then my friends were the 16th of December. So that was fun. And then on the Sunday after the Christmas parties, that was the 18th, I started feeling very tired and not great. So I was like, and then it just kind of got worse. Like my cold got worse from there. So Monday was not a great day. Tuesday was kind of like all right. Then Wednesday I was working from home again, and I felt like a little bit tired. Then, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to drive home to my mom's. So I ended up taking the train and all of that. So I have footage of that, which I will make sure to edit in for you guys to watch. But I didn't say, hey, I'm home, or stuff like that. I also didn't film as much as I have done in the past when I'm like traveling. So it wasn't a great day that day. It was very tiring. I was exhausted, and as I was traveling back to my mom's house, I got to train station close to where I work, and as I got there, the train that I initially wanted to take was canceled, so that was fun. Luckily, I was able to take a different train that would still get me to my bus on time. So here's the whole route of what I needed to do and where I needed to go and like all of that stuff on all the trains and stuff. So I needed to go from work to the train station by bus. Then I needed to go from that train station to either Amsterdam or Schiphol, so the airport. Either one of those would have been fine. I initially wanted to take the train that would take me to the airport and then I could switch trains, but that one was canceled, so I had to take the train to Amsterdam instead, which is also fine. But because of all the cancellations, obviously the train that took me to Amsterdam was completely packed. Like the whole station was just filled with people that wanted to take that train. So I ended up standing for a little bit. Now imagine me feeling not great, standing with a really heavy backpack and then also another bag that I was taking to my mom's house. It was not fun. As I got a little bit further down the way to Amsterdam, I was able to sit down, so I was very happy with that. And as I got to Amsterdam, I would have like 9 minutes to change trains. Obviously my train was a little late, and obviously because it was completely packed, it took a while to get all the people out of the train and then also to get down the stairs. So there was this escalator going down, and that was the first kind of way to get down when you exit the train. So I decided to walk to the next stairs that were just simple stairs because there was a huge line for the escalators and I was not about to miss my train just because I was waiting for the escalators. So I walked past this whole massive group of people to the other stairs so I could walk down them. And then I luckily didn't have to walk far at Amsterdam Central. If you have been to Amsterdam Central, you might know, but it has like 15 different platforms. So if you have to go from platform 15 to platform 1, it's quite a distance. Like, it's not far, obviously, but it's still like, it's gonna take you a little bit to get there. I was lucky enough to not have to do that, so I ended up having to go from like 13 to 15 or something. So it wasn't that far of a walk, which I was very happy about because, did I mention I was not feeling great? So I got to my train, and as I'm like entering the platform, it is like not packed with people anymore. I could see that there was like tons of people that were waiting for that train, and the train wasn't there when I exited my original train. But there were so many people already in the train, and I was like, well, I better make it quick because otherwise this train is gonna leave without me. So I had to go to get into the train, and I was no way gonna try and get a seat because I was like, if I'm gonna walk down with my backpack and I don't find a seat, I'm gonna have to like turn around and I'm gonna have to like haul it all back, and like I just wasn't feeling it. So there are these seats sometimes when you enter the train kind of right next to the door, and they're the fold out seats. So I decided to just plant myself there. I was like, I'm dropping my backpack here and I'm sitting down here, and I don't care what anybody says, I'm just gonna sit down here. And this is the most fun bit. So because I wasn't feeling well that whole week leading up to this travel, I hadn't actually edited my video for Friday, and this was on Thursday. So I was like, I'm gonna have to edit on the train because if I don't, I'm never gonna finish this video. So I ended up pulling out my laptop as I'm sitting in this fold-out seat, trying to edit my video. And luckily, like, I was able to get a little bit done, but trust me, it was a struggle. I was on that train for like about an hour, so luckily that, you know, you don't have to switch trains a lot, so that was very nice. So I took that train and then ended up in Breda. So as I get to my next destination, I have to exit the train and get to the bus. Now I was supposed to have like 20 something minutes to change from the train to the bus. Yeah, I don't think it was 20 minutes unless I was extremely slow, which could have also been the case, because I got off the train and I stopped at the grocery store just to get like a tiny sandwich because I was like not that hungry, but at the same time I knew I was gonna get hungry at some point, so I figured I'd get a sandwich at like the store. And then I also got myself one of those like pre-packaged coffees, like one of those ice ones, so that I could stay awake. And then I went to the bathroom real quick because I knew I had like an hour and a half bus ride that was coming next. So I was like, well, I've already been traveling. So I left around 3 from work and I got to this destination at like 5:30 and probably like 5:40, honestly, because I feel like I didn't have as much time as I thought I had. So I went to the bathroom real quick and then got up to the bus platforms and I had like 5 minutes left and I was like, but I didn't take that long. Like I went straight from the train to the store to the bathroom and then up. And I was like, that didn't take me 15 minutes. Unless it did, I don't know. But yeah, I had like 5 minutes for the bus and the bus was already there and they were just on break, you know? So I was just standing there and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna eat a little bit of this sandwich because, you know, you're not meant to eat on the bus. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna eat this sandwich and then I'll see how I feel. So that was fine. Got to the bus, got onto the bus and started editing again because I was like, well, I need to finish this video. So I edited a little bit on the bus as well. I've taken this bus so many times, so it was really nice to kind of have that memorabilia and all of that. Especially because now I have my car, I don't usually take public transport, but all of these like were the trains and the buses that I usually take. So, or that I used to take when I was like studying or when I didn't have my car yet. So it was funny. I also didn't miss the fact that my bus was like very late. It was meant to get to like my mom's town at like 7:30. Yeah, it got here at like 8. So we were definitely a little late getting here, but it was, you know, it was fine. So I ended up walking from that bus station to my mom's house. Honestly, I feel like it usually takes me 10 minutes to walk that way. It must have taken me like 15, if not 20 minutes, just because I was so slow and I wasn't feeling it and I was so tired. And then I got to my mom's house and I just crashed on the couch. And I was just, yeah, I was exhausted. So I didn't do a, hey, I'm home kind of, video or like kind of a thing. And I've already been recording for like 11 minutes, which was ridiculous, but I didn't do that. So I don't have that footage for you, but I do have footage of Christmas a little bit. So I got here the 22nd. Then the 23rd, I worked from home from my mom's house and finished my vlog so it could go live. And then I also started editing my Monday video, which I ended up finishing up on Christmas because I didn't have time to do it all. So I did a little bit on Christmas Eve, so the 24th. I did a little bit like during the day, but I was, honestly, Christmas Eve was, I feel like, the worst day because I was exhausted and I ended up taking a nap on the couch because I was watching a movie and I literally almost fell asleep watching the movie. So I just figured I'd just sleep for a little bit. So I took a nap on the couch for like, I'm gonna say at least an hour. And I felt like a little bit better after that, but I was not feeling good. That is safe to say. So, you know, it is what it is. On Christmas, we went to pick up my grandma and my grandma came here and like we had nice dinner. We had mussels for dinner, which is something that I really enjoy, but it's also something that you don't necessarily cook when you're on your own, and my grandma also really likes it, but now that she's on her own, she doesn't cook it either. So we decided we were gonna have that for Christmas, even though it's not like a huge Christmas dish, but you know, we are here for the family vibes and like being together for Christmas and not necessarily like all the extravagant food. We just kind of, you know, do whatever. And then we played like some board games and stuff, and we also played some cards, and it was just overall like a good time. And I was feeling like a little bit better. I wasn't feeling great, but I was feeling a little bit better. And then we had second Christmas Day. So we call it second Christmas Day. It's the 26th of December, where my sister and my brother-in-law came over as well, and we had like some food, we had presents, we played like a lot of games, so that was really fun as well. And I feel like that day was the best one so far, that I felt great and everything was going fine. And then it was back to work on the 27th. I ended up taking my grandma home and worked from hers a little bit, and then I traveled back to my mom's. It was just overall like a lot of running around, I feel, on that day, and I think that made me feel not great again. So I was very tired and my cold came back, and yeah, it was just not fun. And now, as I'm filming this, it's currently the 29th of December. And I guess you can already feel this coming, but my video for tomorrow is not done, which is also what I'm gonna insert this into, because that was supposed to be my travel vlog of traveling back home to my mom's and like enjoying Christmas. And I filmed a bunch of stuff on my phone, but they're like 5-second clips here and there, and it doesn't add up to like a full video. So I figured I'd do kind of an explanation of what's been going on with me and how like December feels like I've not done anything. December is just like a strange month. I did NaNoWriMo and then felt like I deserved a break, and then that break never ended. I feel like it's been such a weird month. I have done all of my videos so far, and I did do like all the unwrapping every day for like the shorts and everything. So I did do things in December. I just feel like I haven't. I have so many things that I wanted to finish before the end of the year, and that to-do list just hasn't gone any better. So I feel like I just need to do all of it today. So I'm at my mom's still. My mom is out for the day, so I have the whole house to myself, which is when I feel comfortable filming, because I feel strange talking to a camera when my mom is literally right next to me. So I don't do that, which is, you know, she knows that I do this and she's aware and she's been on my videos, but I don't talk to my camera when my mom's around. I don't know, it just feels strange. I feel like I probably don't talk to my camera whenever. Like, I don't talk to my camera, period, if anybody else is around. So anyway, I'm gonna have to do a lot of things. I'm looking over at the table over there because I know that that's where I'm gonna sit for the rest of the day, trying to get all the things done. I'm also still working, so I have my work laptop open as well. Luckily, it's not as busy today, or at all. Like during the Christmas period, we don't have a lot going on. I ended up doing a lot of the stuff that needed to be finished yesterday, and other than that, I don't think we have any major things that need to be finished. Like, I do want to do some stuff that I want to get done this year, but at the same time, they can also be done in the first week of January, or like starting January somewhere, so I'm not too worried. But basically, I'm gonna have to do all the things today, doing this video, so edit this piece of information in there, and then also probably record more videos, because I don't currently have a video recorded for Monday. Yeah. And one of my like goals for 2023 is gonna be trying to work ahead. Well, that hasn't gone great yet, but yeah, I have some things that I want to get done. So I want to edit this video. I want to film at least one, if not two videos. And I also want to, what do I want to do? I want to figure out when I'm going to film what and when I'm going to post what. For like YouTube, I feel like my content calendar is still there and I have been using it, and it is like sort of set up for like 2023, but I feel like I just need a better plan. I've also been trying to set up my bullet journal. It has sort of been set up. It hasn't been set up completely because I feel like I need to figure out my goals before I can fill out the rest. And have I been figuring out my goals? Sort of, not completely, but I have done a little bit of that. So I definitely also need to do that, and so many more things. I feel like I have so many things I want to get done, and I haven't done them. So YouTube is definitely one of the things I want to get done, because I need to finish that video tomorrow. And then, other than that, I guess you'll find out in the next video. But yeah, honestly, other than that, I feel like you're probably going to see this in the next vlog, because I feel like trying to do everything today should be a vlog on itself. So I feel like that's just going to be the first vlog in January. Is going to be me today trying to figure everything out before the new year, which is, yeah, it's not a great feeling, but it is what it is, and we're just gonna have to kind of try and make it work, and that's what I'm gonna try and do. So yeah, with a very scratchy voice, I hope you have an amazing end of year and a happy new year, and I will see you guys next year. Sorry, that's like such a lame joke, but I will see you guys in the new year. On a side note, from the new year, I will be starting to post on Tuesdays instead of Mondays. My Friday uploads will still remain the same, but I'm gonna move my Monday videos to Tuesday to give me a little more time to edit them and to feel like I have like a little bit more space in between my two videos. So that is going to be my new uploading schedule, Tuesday and Friday. So you guys will be seeing this before the end of this year, right? Tomorrow, hopefully, if I can get everything done today. So you guys will be seeing this tomorrow, and then I will be back with a new video on the 3rd of January, so on the Tuesday. So I hope to see you in that video, because I'm going to be looking back on 2022 and everything that has happened in the year and where I'm at and all of those things. So make sure you stay tuned for that video, and I will see you then. And or to change like the what am I trying to say?